Good morning. We made it. I got a weird setup here because of the COVID-19. Sorry, the sun drying my eye. Had to unstrap, untarp, and then unhook from the trailer, and then one of their yard dogs are gonna pull it in, unload it, and then bring the trailer back out. There's my trailer right there. So I've been done for about 30 minutes now. I'm just waiting. We got our next pre-plan. We're going up north to Pennsylvania. Let's find out what town. Steelton, Pennsylvania. And we're taking, it looks like, a load of steel to Fort Wayne. So now they're routing me back home. And then after that Fort Wayne drop off, they'll find somewhere for me to pick up and then probably relay it at the Gary terminal, because I'm technically due home on Wednesday. That'll be 24 days out, but I told them I could stay out a few more days if they needed me to, because next week's check is going to suck because I couldn't get this load hit. I couldn't get this load dropped off before the end of payroll, so I got to make up for it. But we'll see what happens. But until then, we're just standing by waiting for them to unload my trailer so I could head over to the next place. But at least I know what direction I'm heading once I could get out of here. It's always a plus. Alright, to be continued. Going uphill is no problem when you're empty. Back on the road, we're on 83, heading towards our next shipper in Steelton, Pennsylvania. Just south of Harrisburg. What a weird setup they had this morning. I had unhooked from my trailer. But that's been their policy, I guess, since March. There was a big note on their office door where you would normally go to check in. They wouldn't even let us go inside to check in. They had a note with a number on it. Call the number, and then I called that number, and the guy who picked up basically told me to just pull over, unstrap, untarp, and then one of the yard dogs would come grab my trailer, bring it in, and they'll unload it and bring the trailer back out. It's the world we live in now. Getting there about 20 minutes early. It's nice when you get there early. Then again, I was only parked about 5 miles away. I noticed on Trucker Path before I headed up there, I like to read the reviews. And now I know why someone left kind of an asshole comment. The comment was basically saying if you pull up too far so others can't get out, that's how you lose your trailer on the highway. Basically what that means is if there's any kind of like confrontation between truck drivers, and I've never seen it, granted I'm a rookie, but I've heard stories where they'll go and pull their fifth wheel release pin. A lot of times, especially when you're heavy, the trailer will stay on your truck until you get on the highway, and then it'll slide off. That's just a dickhead move. That trailer slides off and ends up killing somebody. You know, if they have surveillance cameras in that lot and they can figure out who did it, that person should be charged with murder. Trucker Path, that's the app that all of us truckers use. It's like a social network, kind of like a Yelp for
truck stops. You can see where the nearest one's at, how far it is, how much parking is available. Another beautiful day. Just like yesterday, not a cloud in the sky. So I was looking at the workflow for this load. It said full tarp, picking up steel. I don't think I'm picking up I-beams, because usually we don't tarp I-beams. So it's either probably going to be, I've never been to this place, so I don't know, I'm just guessing. It's either going to be steel tubes or steel bars. Hopefully they get me in and out as far as loading. That way get the strapping and tarping, and still have a couple hours left on my clock where I can, get some distance tonight. They want me in Fort Wayne tomorrow by 9 a.m. About a 500-mile drive. Station right here on the left, they're open. Let's see. Oh yeah, because we're right on the border. That's probably the first way station when you enter Maryland. It says I don't have one until the 35 miles, but I'm empty. So go right on and weigh me, I don't care. So from start to finish, it took about 3 hours to get unloaded. Western Pennsylvania, they have a good amount of hills too, but their hills are more gradual. So it's not as bad. Same with northeastern Ohio. I'm hoping to at least get into Ohio. I should be able to. Coming up to the border right now. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Pursue your happiness. They greet you with a state trooper. all strapped and tarped. We're on 76 West heading towards Fort Wayne now. I'm going to try and make it to Ohio tonight. I got 4 hours left on my clock. Just scaled, just did my safety check, so I'm good for another 150 miles or 3 hours, whichever comes first. So I got 11 steel bars, 9 on the bottom and then 2 up top. So I tier strapped and I put 4 across the top, and then I ran 4 across the bottom, and then 2 steel tarps and about 40 bungees. Steel tarps are so much better than lumber tarps because they weigh like half. They're only about 60 pounds. They're not as long. I only needed 2. If the load was the same length as my trailer, I would have had to use 3. I have no idea where I'm stopping tonight. So I guess I'm just going to kind of figure that out as I go. When I got about 2 hours left on my clock, I'll start figuring that out. That's it for now. See you in a bit. Oh, we got some nice scenery again. I think we're about to go in. Yep, yes we are. We're about to go into a tunnel. It cuts right through this mountain. Blue Mountain Tunnel, Pennsylvania. Still on 76. We're going to be on 76 most of the way there. It said there was construction on the tunnel. Saw a sign back there. So I'd expect delays. I don't see any yet. Unless they're just done working for the day. Another tunnel coming up. Think of the amount of work that was put into making these. All that dynamite they needed, and trucks to haul the rock away. And they tiled the walls. Oh God, that had to be real time consuming. Putting all this tile up and then grouting it. Screw that, I'd rather just paint it. Throw some concrete on it, paint it, call it a day. Pass with care. Well, I don't think I'm going to be passing anybody. random numbers call me. I keep forgetting it. They have that donotcall.gov where you can put your cell number on there and it'll put you on the registry for do not call. Pretty simple. But you got to do it every 6 months or a year. It's been a while since I've done it, so I'm gonna have to remember to do that when I get home. So we're shooting for a service plaza off of 76. I'm about 2 hours away from there right now. I think that's probably where I'm going to shut down for the night. I got to stop there anyways because by the time I get there, I'll have 150 miles since my last safety check, so I got to stop there anyways. And once I get there, I'll look at the clock and see how much time I have left. But I think I'm just going to shut down there. We'll see. Well, that's it. We made it. We're at that service plaza, and there was a sign saying this was the last one in Pennsylvania, and we still have to get through Pittsburgh yet, and it's rush hour right now. So, I've got an hour and 10 minutes left on my clock, so I'm just going to shut her down here. But overall, it was a good day, except for that drop off this morning. It took a little bit longer than it should have. But that's just how it goes sometimes. And when I started the video off, the sun was in my eye. Now it's in my eye again. Just the other direction. Better. But I got dinner cooking now, and we're done for today. That's all I got. That's it. The day's over. So thanks for tuning in, and have a good night.